Good morning, students. Welcome back to our third week of art sessions with Miss Celine. And today's video, you are going to learn about shades. So when people talk to you in art, what is shade? Shade is referring to the shadow of the object, the original color of the object, and the light color where the sun coming on top of the object. So for me to explain to you really clear, maybe I could show you the package of this oil pastel as an example. So when people talk about shade, what is shade? In art, we are referring to three colors: dark, medium, and light. Once again, dark color is for the shadow of the object. Medium color is for the original color of the object. And what about light? So light is basically when there is a sunshine on top of the object, then somehow on the bottom of the object will have to look lighter than the original color, and it will have to look lighter than the shadow. So in art, I want you to understand that it's going to be like a reality. It's like everything in life. When you're standing on your own, it doesn't matter during daytime or during nighttime, people will be still able to see your shadow. People will still be able to see the color of you. And of course, where it depends on where the sun coming from. If the sun coming from the left hand side of your body, so the left side of your body will look brighter. But if the sun come from the right side of your right side of the body will look brighter. But here's the question: what happens if the sun come on top of your head? Exactly. So if the sun come on top of your head, in the middle sections of your body will look brighter. So this is like anything, even with the object. The object will be the same. It will be the same as fruits, the same as table, the same as chair, the same as animal. Anything that you want to draw, we will try to compare what you are making into the reality. So let's not waste any time. Let us take a look at the color that we have. When we talk about shades here, gecko. When we talk about the shades here, so when we say at least try to pick three colors, remember what I said early on? For the first beginning, we're going to try to pick dark, medium, and light. So what is dark, medium, and light? Miss Celine, can I just get, let's say, red? Can I just get, let's say, blue? Can I just get like brown? Is this a shade to you? Does it look like a shade to you? Well, it might look like a shade because the brown look darker than the red, and the red obviously look darker than blue. But my point that I'm trying to get today is we want the color to be in the same family color. One color with a gradual similar color that you have. For example, let me just give you an example. So when people say trying to get at least three shades, so this is what we are talking about. You are having a very dark green, you have a medium green, and you have a very light green. So this is, in art, this is when we call shades. Not coming from a different family color. If you are choosing red, make sure that it's all three colors. If red, we have light red, we have medium red, and we have dark red. If you are choosing blue, we have a dark blue, medium blue, and here is a light blue. See that? So we're trying to keep everything in the same family color, but in different shades. So this is what we are talking about. We have the shades here. Regarding the technique of mixing the three colors together, that will be coming up in the next lesson. So for now, in order for us to understand what is shades, I have a great exercise for you, that today we are going to make a peacock by designing the peacock tail with a gradual color. So the peacock tail will start off with dark, medium and light. So in this way you will be able to understand it better, and also you will be having fun by creating that animal. So let us get started. Hello! So this is the art project that we'll be making today. It's a... Can you guess what animal is that? It is a beautiful peacock. Look at the wings. Look at the beautiful... No, is it a wing or a tail? I think tail, yeah? Sorry. Look at the tail. So if the camera could come a bit closer, this is what we are planning to try to get at this. This is a peacock, and if you look at the tail, it's actually a gradual color from dark, then jump onto medium and jump onto the light color. So this is something that we'll be creating today. For the materials that you're going to be needed is you're going to practice your circle shape cutting quite a lot. So you're going to need 2 big circle shape for the head and the body of the peacock, 2 tiny little feet here, and a small circle shape, a little bit smaller than the body of the peacock. And you're gonna need probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dark color, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 6 of the medium color, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 of the light color. It does not matter what color you're going to be choosing. It can be blue, it can be orange, it could be red, it could be purple. I decided to choose green because, you know, I think green looks nice on the peacock. And yeah, so let us get into detail of how to make this cutie peacock. Here are the materials that we're going to be needed. You're going to definitely need your glue completely. You're gonna need a 2 circle objects, small one and the bigger one. The bigger one can be for the body of the peacock, and the smaller one can be for the tails. And you're gonna need your either oil pastel or your color pencil if you don't have oil pastel. And yeah, obviously your pencils. The technique of how to create the circle shape is you're going to place the small one, you're going to place the small object to the big piece of paper. The reason that I want you to put them beside each other, because I don't want you to cut them out just yet. I want you to finish coloring with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the dark colors. Then you can cut them out, because in this way, if you cut them out already, and then you try to color them, it could be, the difficulties could be you might damage the paper. But if you leave everything on a sheet of paper like this, it's easy for you to color. Then once you've done it, you can cut them out. Okay, so now let me go ahead and color all the 6, 7 circle shape that I have now. Okay, so after finish of coloring and cutting out my circle shape, and I have now divided them into 3 groups. A group of dark colors, a group of medium colors, and a group of light color. So now we're gonna go ahead and place them together to create the peacock. Let's get started. Oh. Okay, so after finishing my coloring and cutting the circle shape, I have now divided my circle shape into 3 groups, as you can see in here: dark green, medium green, and light green. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna try our best to create the peacock. So go back to what the material we were needed early on is the two big circle shape, and now you're gonna glue them together like this just to create the body of the peacock. Just think about snowman, but this is not snowman. Okay, so you can glue them here. Place the other circle shape over it just a little bit, just kind of a little bit of overlapping. And it should be looking something like this, right? Don't worry about the feature. We're gonna draw that at the end of the lesson after we finish sticking the green papers. So if you look back to our sample here, we start off with the dark color. So gradual from dark, then to medium, and then to the light color. So now after I created the body of the peacock, then now we're gonna go ahead and stick the dark green color at the back of the peacock's body. Oh, yes. So you're gonna put a little bit of glue, and then you can start off from the side of the body, because remember, we're gonna go it that way, right? I'm gonna add more glue here, and then I'm gonna keep on continuing. This is from the front, okay? If this is from the back, it should be looking something like this. So what you want to do is, you see you don't cover the whole green color, but you kind of go just over about 20% of the actual line in here. So you're going to keep on continuing sticking them until you come back to exactly the same lane as the right hand side. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and complete the rest. Okay, so this is the outlook of how we're gonna stick the dark green around the body of the peacock. This is from the back side look, and this is from the front side. So the front side should be looking something like this. So now I am gonna go ahead and continue on, get the second color, which is the medium green, and place them behind the dark green to create the full look of the gradual color. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so this is the final look of the how to stick the second color over the first color. Dark, medium. This is the back look, and this is the front look. Now the last section we're going to be doing is applying all the light color behind the medium color. So I'm going to go ahead and finish them off now.
Action.
Okay, so I am now finishing off placing all the light green over on top of the medium green. This is the look from the back side, and this is the look from the front side. Now it looks a little bit like a peacock, but once we are finished off by adding the feature like the eyes, the nose and the mouth and the two little feet, that will look more like a peacock. So for now I am going to I'm going to create the eyes. So some of you may be very good at drawing the peacock's eyes. I'm just gonna go with just a normal one. Okay, so this is the eyes of the peacock that I'm decided to choose this type of eyes, and I would like this peacock to be a female, so I'm adding eyelashes. And if you're a boy, you're making this peacock, just no need to add the eyelashes. And yeah, so now let's create a nose. I think the peacock's nose should be looking something like this, right? And yeah, of course, a very happy peacock and a cheeky peacock. Okay, so now we're almost there. This is the look of the peacock. Now let me creating the 2 feet for the peacock. Okay, so regarding the 2 feet for the peacock, you can just use the paper, like just a recycled paper that, as you can see in here, from the paper that I cut out from the circle shape. So how do we draw the feet for the peacock, Miss Celine? Let me just show you how to do it. You draw a 2 line, like a shape of the rectangle, and then I just create a tree kind of, it looks a bit like a tree branch, right? Just like that. I think that we should be happy enough with that. Okay, so let's cut it out. Okay. Yeah. This is the feet for the peacock. And let's see. Okay. Ta-da! This is the 2 feet for your peacock. Now I'm gonna stick them right under the tummy of the peacock. Yay! This is the final look of the cutie peacock. As you can see, the tails, it's gradual color from dark, medium, and to light. So this is at the target of the lesson that I'm trying to make with the shading lesson early on.
Action.
Yeah, see, this is the final look of my peacock, and as you can see, they both have very beautiful tails, right? The color are very detailed, and this one as well. I decided to choose 2 female peacock, but if you're a boy, you can just make like a boy one. Maybe change the color of the tail to blue or red or orange, which way ever you decide. Right? I hope you enjoy this video, and please don't forget to make a video and send back to me how did you make them. So enjoy your week, everyone.